Yes, Heidenheim who took on Bayern this weekend.
They were a bit unlucky
in
that game, and Heidenheim were very good from set pieces, which is one of their speciality. And they did cause about 2 minutes of problems for Bayern, in the words of Frank Schmidt, the coach, because they equalized. They came back from 2-0 down.
This weekend,
away to Munich. But then Bayern went the other way, and almost immediately Rafa Guerreiro scored for Bayern to give them the lead again, and then Choupo-Moting with a fourth after a brace from Harry Kane, who's on 17 and 11 now in the league, after scoring, of course, also in midweek against Galatasaray. And the first goal in particular was really special. The kind of goal that very few strikers score, because he's really marked tightly. There's not really a good angle. He controls the ball. It's not that clean, the control, but he somehow finds enough of space to turn, and the shot is just incredible. So out of nothing almost.
And then a lovely header for the second.
And the lovely header with no one marking him at all. So he's completely free in the box, but it's a long way out, and he places it perfectly. And once again, really strong performance from him.
Excellent.
I was wondering if the German press is drawing in a comparison between Haaland, Kane and Lewandowski, because I would like to know what the opinion is, because the German press won't be too biased, because none of them are German. And I don't know if there is any comparison between the three of them.
I think they're a little bit biased towards Harry Kane, because he's the one still in the league.
All right.
And you see him every week, and you don't really see what's happening in Barcelona and City to the same extent. But I was speaking to somebody very close to the dressing room for a piece I wrote on Harry Kane, which I'm sure you would have read this morning, James. And what was that?
It's just come out today.
Yeah, it came
I
out
look
today.
forward to that.
Yeah. And he said Lewandowski scored just as many goals,
right,
or words to the effect for us. The difference was,
did he call him Lewandowski? I'm just trying to
he
get
did
it.
not.
It wasn't him.
No, it wasn't him. The difference was,
no spoilers in this article.
the difference was, he said with Lewandowski, you always had the feeling he's doing it for himself. With Harry Kane, you get the sense he is really all about the team winning. So he is the superstar, but incredibly humble.
Right.
Hard-working, drops into midfield, does these 30, 50-meter runs into his own half. And he adds something beyond the goals that certainly in later years Lewandowski didn't do. Haaland, I guess, if you want to reduce him, if you want to look at him in terms of the overall impact on a game, also doesn't that much for build-ups and stuff. But of course he is freakily unstoppable once he gets the ball in difficult areas. But Lewandowski, I think Kane, because it's Bayern and everything has an added multitude of meaningness when it comes to Bayern, right now being seen as probably the best striker in a long time, and people are making comparisons to Gerd Müller and Lewandowski and saying nobody knows if he's going to score just as many goals, but he's probably already a more complete centre-forward than they ever were at Bayern.
If Harry Kane had gone to Man City when he wanted to, what would have happened? So Haaland wouldn't have gone there. What would have happened? It would have been a very different...
To Bayern?
I think Bayern were very, very keen. They tried to get him in. Bayern tried very hard. First, before he moved to Dortmund, when he did that tour with Mino Raiola all across Europe in the private jet. And then again last year, but they couldn't... and then again 2 years ago, the problem was they still had Lewandowski. So whatever Bayern said in terms of, just come, and then a year later Lewandowski's probably going to leave, it just wasn't that tempting for Haaland. And of course with City having also a bit of a financial muscle, allegedly, it was tough for Bayern to compete.
Hello there. If you've enjoyed this video, why not subscribe to this channel? The Totally Football Show podcast is available 3 times a week, bringing you all the football news you could reasonably be expected to care about. We've got views, we've got stats, we've got analysis, we've got some of the best football writers around, and the whole thing is absolutely free. So have a listen on Spotify or Apple Podcasts or all the usual places by clicking on the link below.